Mock Draft Monday. Another Monday closer to the NFL draft. Another Monday of craziness. Another Monday where, you know what? We're about to have 6 new Cincinnati Bengals on this roster as of next month. And I'm excited about it. I'm very much excited about it. With that being said, I feel like most of the mock drafts on PFF goes exactly the same. In pick 17, we got Starks, Will Johnson. We got Luther Burden. We got James Pierce Jr., Kenneth Grant, Josh Simmons, and so on and so on. You know, at pick 7, you already know who I want, okay? I want Starks. That's the guy I want. I want him at pick 17, but at the same time, we're going to go a little bit different in this mock draft here. Let's go with, See, this is what kills me about the Bengals drafting. They're not going to take any of these guys we're talking about today. They're going to end up taking someone completely different, and we're going to be like, you know, maybe that is the guy that we should... I'm going James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee. I'm going with him on this one. Starks I really do love, but I think they're gonna go edge rusher. Edge rusher or defensive line. You just gotta win in the trenches. You gotta work on the trenches. You gotta work on, you know, fixing that whole issue. That's where I really see them kind of gearing toward when it comes to this. But we'll have to wait and see. We might switch to PFN because PFF, I love it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these mock drafts ends up being the same. I could change like the frequency of it, but then they get a little too crazy insane, and I don't know how I feel about it. So I took some Shamar Turner. Let's actually look at the guy real fast as it goes through here. All right, so second round here, we took Shamar Turner from Texas A&M. It's combined Alabama and Texas A&M together. Thanks to his active, violent hands and under wavering effort, he has some length and overall size limitations, but feels like a guy an NFL coaching staff will push on for day 2 of the draft. 6'4", 300 pounds. Yeah. And then I feel like the last pick I would go with here. Ooh, Jared Wilson. I mean, if we're not going to sign a guard, man, we're probably drafting one. I feel like if we're not going to sign somebody, we're probably going to draft somebody and potentially trade down to get an extra pick. So, like, this is a situation where the Bengals did this with Jordan Battle, and I could see them doing it again here in the 3rd round, where it's like, okay, so we're in the 3rd round here. We're the 81st overall pick. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, look, they want to trade with us, right? So then we could say, okay, you know what? We will trade, I don't know, like we'll trade down 3 spots to the Bucs. You give us an extra, 5th round pick or something, or an extra 6th round pick, right? And we'll let you trade up 3 spots. Because we might not have a guy that we 100,000% want at where we're at right now. So we'll trade down and let them trade up, take somebody who they want, right? And then we can just get more picks and stockpile more picks. That's what I really want us to do right now, because we only have 6 picks and we have a lot of things we have to work on. I think the best scenario is probably going to be trading down. I don't know if they'll trade down in the 1st round, to be honest. That's a good question, but like, okay, so this is the offers we got on PFN. PFN actually gives you like offers and stuff. So this would be a trade down to the 28th overall pick. 25th overall pick. We get a 2nd round pick out of it, and then we get a 6th round pick next year. So this would bring us down to, and then we could honestly just keep going on and on, but I don't think we will. So now we are down to the 25th overall pick, and we could get someone like Nick here from South Carolina. Really good safety, 6'3", 220 pounds, probably my second safety off the board. I wouldn't mind going with Nick here, trading down 8 spots, get a extra 2nd round pick, get a 6th round pick next year, and we, really no reason not to. You kind of stockpile picks there. You get Kenneth Grant with the 2nd here. Now you have another 2nd round pick that you can really use on anyone here, because now you have an extra option. So you go with like an offensive guard here, in the 2nd round here. Maybe trade down again, get a couple other picks. So for example, this is the Bucks only available, but trade down 3 spots, you get another draft pick in there. This time maybe you take someone like a linebacker from Clemson. Obviously it didn't work out with Myles Murphy yet, but maybe it will in the future. I don't want to trade a 7th, to be honest. It is a 7th of next year, so that is a little bit different. We would be trading down a little bit, couple of spots. We did just get an extra 6th round pick next year, so we would be giving up that. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and trade down a little bit. So we're going to trade down to here, and now we take someone, I don't know, like maybe a defense tackle from Notre Dame. Al Golden's our new defense coordinator. We make that work right there. Now we take potentially, let's go with a cornerback from Nebraska. This potentially could be a situation where we take Mitchell Evans. I don't know if I love the idea of taking a tight end this early here, but we could take a running back, right? That's another option available. I know some people are talking about we cut Zach Moss, we draft another running back. Maybe we go running back, right? And so far now we have, a safety. We have Kenneth Grant. We have defense tackle. We have guard, linebacker, D tackle, corner. And again, it just opens up so much by trading back, right? I mean, let's say we did go running back here, okay? That's, with how many picks we have now, that's actually not the worst idea in the world. We trade down now in the 6th round. Again, we need players. We need a lot of players to work out and be very effective for us, especially given our circumstances right now. So only 6 picks doesn't really help us out much. Trading back and trading down and stuff like that, that is where we're going to be successful. So stockpiling more picks is always a good thing. But this is not a draft where I will say is that big of a deal. This is not the greatest draft of all time. That's what I'm trying to say. But we get a safety, D tackle, guard, linebacker, D tackle, corner, running back, tight end, edge rusher. We have 6 picks we go into this draft with. We walk away with 9 players. That's a W. That's a W in my opinion. Enter with 6 picks, walk away with 9 players, and an additional 6th round pick next year. Now, we did trade away a 7th, but we got an additional 6. So we pretty much traded up in next year's draft, with all that being said. So that could be an option available. It really could be. We'll have to wait and see, though. Peace out.